Now let's look at, if you are born in a Taurus ascendant in your Navamsa, what does this mean? It means that in your D1 chart, you were not born in any of these water signs of Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. So if you are born in your D1 chart in any of these ascendants, then in your Navamsa you will definitely not have the Taurus ascendant, which means for a Taurus person, main energies that manifest how he approaches his life is either of the Taurus energies, or may also have the other energies of fire and also air energies apart from the earth energies, but there will be less manifestation of the water energies in a person's life if he has a Taurus Navamsa ascendant, unless his D1 chart shows a very strong presence of many planets in the water signs. So this is the inherent energy. Secondly, I have also said that the Kendra houses of the Navamsa are the ones which are the overarching energies which control most of the situations in your life, most of the manifestations of your life and most results, which means that for a person who has a Taurus ascendant in the Navamsa, the main energies that of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius, and these are the energies which not only control the 4 Kendra houses and the Navamsa, but also the entire life and most situations of the life when he faces, he will face or she will face with these 4 type of energies. And hence I have also said in my earlier video that the Kendras not only control their own houses but also the trine houses from themselves, which means that the Taurus energies will not only take care of the Kendra or the Lagna but also of the 5th house as well as the 9th house, which means the person who has a Taurus Navamsa will also, in how he deals with competition or with others, in a logical bent of mind, and how he makes his investment, will also do it with a lot of Taurus energies, which means that he will be very strong when he takes a decision about an investment. He will go headlong with it, he will take that decision, but it will be with a lot of logical reasoning rather than just going with somebody said, he said or she said. Lot of analysis will go into planning investments before he or she makes the investment. Secondly, in how they deal with in the matters of their love, also with children, they may sometimes, their children or their romantic liaison may complain that the Taurus person, I mean I'm talking about in the Navamsa, will be somebody who will be a little headstrong and he will come across as a little stubborn and also a little analytical. So this person will keep pushing his or her children with a lot of analysis, saying, and with a lot of logical and practical mindset rather than pushing them to do something just because the person himself wants. And even in matters of love also, there will be a certain degree of planning in their head, a logic, there will be a logic even in their romance. Even when they fall in love with somebody, there will always be a strong reason, a logical and practical reason why they like a person, why they love a certain person. Secondly, in the matters of their higher education, in the matters of how they deal with Guru, they will also be somebody who will also be very headstrong and stubborn in your studies, which means if they put a focus on something, they may be able to do it for long hours unless their 9th house is afflicted in their D1 chart. And they will do this in a very structured manner, in a very organized manner, and they will persevere even when they face failures. They will not give up studies so very easily. If they like something and they want to do something, then they will also spend hours behind getting that thing done. Then in the matters of the 4th house, the 4th house of the domestic life is controlled by the Leo energies, which means that at home the Taurus person may also come across as somebody who pushes the people in the house, maybe the family, the children and the spouse also, to do what he or she wants. But at the same time, these people also take accountability for the results of their house, how their house is. They will never blame only the spouse. They may show a little more leadership at home. They may also push their family to act in a certain manner, but they will also take a keen interest in the matters of the house and will also take accountability for the house. They will never, if there is something going wrong in the house, they will also take responsibility, though they may surely point fingers at others. And that same Leo energies will also carry forward into the 8th house, which means when they face any challenges in their life, They will also first take the accountability, they will take responsibility, and they will deal with challenges with a lot of responsible behavior. They will not allow somebody else to take the lead, but they will themselves volunteer, they will themselves come forward, or they will at least put up their hand and say, if you need any help, please let me know, I will surely help. And the same thing they also do in the matters of how they overcome losses, how they overcome challenges, and how they also deal with foreign clients or with foreign lands, or how they want to work abroad. If they work abroad, if they work in foreign companies, then they want to rise quickly to the top of the ladder without wasting any time. And if they find their growth is stagnant, then they are not happy, even in the best of companies. Then in the matters of their relationships, a lot of Scorpio energies are controlling their relationships or will control their relationship, which means their relationship may go through a lot of ups and downs. It may not happen only because they are not able to get along with the spouse. That may be a reason. But generally, with somebody who has a Taurus ascendant Navamsa, they will face situations in their life where it will tug on the strings of the relationship, and the relationship, both the spouses will have to come forward and handle that situation, will handle that issue rather than doing it alone. And the same Scorpio energies also guide or control how they deal with their friendship and how they deal with society. And so many times, even from their social network also, they may face a little pushback, or they may support people outside of their family in their network circle also, because they feel that they need to also reach out to their friends when their friends need that help. So their relationships with friends will also be based on how supportive they are, how caring they are, and how helpful they are. However, there will always be some friendships which also may challenge them. But to a lot of friends, outside friends, they may also come across as somebody who are also not very open, not very extrovert, but more introverted. And same thing in how they deal with the effort. Most of the time their efforts will also go through ups and downs. It will not be easy for them. It will not be a cakewalk for them. When they put in efforts, lot of effort will have to be put in to achieve something, and that too, the effort will go through lots of ups and downs, which means sometimes they will get success, and then suddenly for a period of time they will get no success or stagnated, and then suddenly they will get some success again, but again they will find that. So the roller coaster ride will continue for them. However, if they do business, then they will get success in the business after a lot of hard work, after a lot of effort. And then how will they make the money, how their careers will turn out. The Taurus ascendant native and the Navamsa will have a very social approach to work, and they usually may work with some cause in the mind, some agenda in their mind also, whichever industry they may be working with. And the same energies, the Aquarius energies of dealing with people with a higher cause, with a higher agenda, also controls how they make money and how also they do service, which means that when they make money, they also have a large mindset, which means they don't mind working very hard and to be able to achieve success over a period of time. However, they will want to plan their success, and even the money that they earn, there will be some cause, there will be some plan to the money. So they, at the back of their mind or even in their diaries, they will write down, there will be a plan what they want to do with the money, and they will also involve their family and communicate with the family in their plans. Same thing in the matters of service also. They will deal with people in their company, in their team, with as an equal. They will help and support them, and even in their competition or their enemies, they will treat them with a lot of respect, and they will overcome a lot of challenges in their life because of the ability to make a relationship. And that is the manifestation of the Taurus ascendant native in the Navamsa chart.